patch notes overview for 3.12, the mid-season update. This is one of the biggest patches of the year, so let's jump right into it with the new skins coming out. Skadi is leveling up her armor with her new Frostbound skin. The Norse goddess is ready to hunt with Kaldr by her side. Fenrir is also getting a new skin this patch with his Iron Maw skin. This patch will be bringing back the Summer of Smite event, and this year we've got loads of cool content with something new available each week. We're also going to be giving away bonus items for unlocking a certain amount of content during the event, so stay tuned for that. Our first skin available in Summer of Smite is Rockabolona. The Roman warrior has a retro pin-up inspired look, and all of her weapons and effects receive a hot rod makeover. The next item available will be Chef's Special Kepri, who is literally a giant lobster. He'll be coming out on July 12th. We'll be posting about all of the new items coming out in Summer of Smite each week on the Smite Game Twitter account, so if you're not already following it, be sure to follow. Since this is our mid-season patch, we're making some huge item and god changes, and I'm not going to be able to go over all of them in this overview, but if you want to read the complete list of changes, check out the full patch notes on smitegame.com. Let's talk first about relics. Quite a few of them are receiving tweaks, and we're introducing 2 new relics this patch. First, we've got Thorns, which was previously Shield of the Underworld, which allows players to deflect damage. Next, we have Phantom, which will allow players to pass through enemy players and deployables. Next up is item changes. We're introducing 2 new items this patch. First, we've got Ritual Dagger, which boosts the durations of your active relic. We're also introducing Emperor's Armor, whose passive allows you to strengthen and weaken towers. Several items are receiving new passives this patch, including Ancile, Heartseeker, Runeforged Hammer, and Spectral Armor. After a ton of review and community feedback, we've also decided to remove Throwing Dagger and Golden Bow. Moving on to god changes, again there are a ton of these, so I'm just going to focus on a few key changes, but you can see the entire list in the full patch notes. Anubis is seeing a boost to his base movement speed, a reduced cooldown for Mummify, and an increased radius of Death Gaze. Arachne's Web now fires as a projectile, which allows enemies to better read her actions and gives players more visual feedback during the ability. Aphrodite is receiving a new passive this patch. Center of Attention allows her to gain 4 physical and 4 magical protections for each friendly and enemy god within 70 feet of her, stacking up to 9 times. So this allows her to be harder to kill during team fights. Kiss now also provides mana regeneration. Fafnir is seeing a few buffs to his Cursed Strength, Underhanded Tactics, and Draconic Corruption. Guan Yu is receiving a new passive, Painless, where Guan Yu gains a stack each time he deals or receives damage. Once he's at 30 max stats, his next ability is boosted. Conviction, Warrior's Will, Tallow Assault, and Cavalry Charge will all gain new boosts from Painless. Hell's Stance, Attunement, Hinder, and Inspire are all being buffed this patch. Naja is getting a new passive, Righteous Spirit. He'll gain stacks from successful basic attacks and abilities, with each stack giving him an increased critical chance. His Flaming Spear ability will now heal based on how many stacks he has. Odin is also getting a new passive this patch. Path to Valhalla gives Odin movement speed and power for a short time after any god dies. His Ring of Spear will also give bonus stacks of this passive. Lastly, Vulcan is getting a new passive, Master Craftsman. Whenever he successfully hits an enemy god with an ability, he gains 15 MP5 and 15% movement speed for 5 seconds. Finally, let's talk about the newest Smite god, Erlang Shen, the Illustrious Sage. The Chinese warrior will be joining the battleground with his trusty Celestial Dog. His passive, Howling Celestial Dog, allows his pup to hit enemies alongside him every time Erlang Shen does a basic attack. His first ability is Spot Weakness. He opens his third eye and sees the enemy's strengths and weaknesses, gaining physical damage on each strike and ignoring basic attack movement speed penalties for a short time. With his second ability, Pin, Erlang Shen launches a spear that damages enemies on impact. His third ability is 72 Transformations. He transforms into a mink or turtle and charges forward. As a mink, he damages all enemies and increases attack speed, but as a turtle, he knocks up enemies and gains a health shield. Plus, he also drifts. And lastly, his ultimate is 9 Turns Blessing. Erlang Shen taunts enemy gods and gains damage mitigation for the next 4 seconds. If he survives the duration of the ability, he's healed. And that's it for the patch notes overview for 3.12, the mid-season update. You can read the complete patch notes on smitegame.com or click the annotation to see the patch notes show.